with Janine Handel, who's taking care of the Roger Federer's foundation with Credit Suisse. Is it that called? Is Credit Suisse the bank which is helping this foundation, or I'm wrong?
Well, we are having an exciting project partnership with Credit Suisse, which is one project in Malawi we are doing thanks to the funds, the generous funds of Credit Suisse, which they gave us in a long-term way. They gave it us for 10 years, and so it was possible for us to do a long-term initiative in Malawi. But we are active actually in 6 other countries in the world, or in Africa and in Switzerland, and well, there we do it with other funds of Rogers and other sponsors.
Okay, so how often Roger Federer takes care directly of this foundation? I mean, does he have time? Because he's playing everywhere. I mean, it's very busy man. Interviews, media, all of that.
Course, yeah. Well, time is probably something he will invest in the future much more than in these days. But he is a very active and firm president of the foundation. That means that we meet, I don't know, 10 times a year, 3 times for formal board meetings, which last many hours with very hot debates. What kind of...
Just him, or also his mother, his father? How does it go?
It's a family foundation, and therefore we have 7 trustees in our board. 4 are family members, and 3 are coming from outside and having their tasks.
You said before that the money is important, but the way to invest the money is even more important.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And what did you find out? What was the biggest obstacle? I mean, at the beginning, how long did it take to understand that?
Well, the biggest obstacle or challenge in our work is really to find the good partners who you can trust, who have the same values as you have, the same approach, who is really capable to change the mindset of the people. Because finally, it's not we who are helping the people, it's the people themselves who help themselves. And so it's a change of mindset, and
you said before you teach them to cook. I mean, more than sending food. Is that correct?
We don't teach them to cook. They are very capable to cook themselves. The only thing is, what we do is we facilitate the process for them to find out that they are capable themselves to really start a feeding program. It's not that they need the food from us to feed their children. They can do it themselves. But sometimes, and this is something which is always exciting, they don't have the vision that they would be capable to feed their children. You know, they received food packages from other NGOs, and then the NGO was not coming anymore. And I asked them, why did you not start the feeding program yourself? And they said, we thought we are never capable to do so.
Why is it important that Federer is there?
For the people on the ground, they don't know Federer.
Yeah.
I mean, this is probably for the elite in the country, for the teachers probably sometimes know, or the headmasters in the schools, they know Federer. But we are in very, very remoted and rural areas where nobody...
So that's why...
Nobody can even imagine
so Federer
that
is more important on a political side, I mean, to talk with them, the politicians of the country, or what? I mean, what does he do actually?
Yes, I think it helps to be the Roger Federer Foundation, to have access to partners for dialogue, political partners. Because finally, if you want to change in a systemic way a situation in a country, you need always all the political stakeholders involved, and there, sure, Roger Federer Foundation as a name helps to open the doors. But for the children, for the beneficiaries, they don't care if it's a sportsman or if it is whoever.
Okay, thanks a lot.